Hi guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a good day today. Good day for me. I worked, got home, did my workout, some supper, chilled out for a couple hours. Now it's time to review what I wore. I actually wore that today, the Reyane Tradition uh, R2B2 A.I fragrance, just because I was super curious. I mean, I kind of already knew from the first impression what it was going to be, but I just wanted to see how it actually played out for the day. Um, Notes are apple, caramel, amber, iris, whitewoods, oak moss, pepper. I went with two in my moisturizer, one on the back of my neck, shirt on, one on my shirt, and kind of half in each crink of the elbow, because I knew it was going to be a decent performer. It's not beast or anything, but it's good. And I didn't want to choke anybody out, especially the dogs. Um, so what do you get when you first put this on? It's super sugary, fruity apple for about the first 10 or 15 minutes. Then a bit of a slight creaminess. I'm guessing from the caramel comes out, but it's still super sugary, fruity, sweet. A bit of that floral iris starts to show up, slightly toning down the sugary sweet aspect. And it's not the thick, dense, makeup-y, lipsticky kind of iris. It's more of the fresh, slightly powdery, clean kind of iris, you know what I mean? Um, then it goes into a basic clean white, clean woody musk, clean white woody musk. I mean, it is what it is. A little bit of the oak moss is there, adding to the woods, but nothing spectacular. Generic, and I'm using the term generic because it's about time we started using generic for these types of fragrances. And the types of fragrances I mean are the new modern aromatic, sweet aromatic, woody fragrances. Again, you know which ones I'm going to say: Invictus, Invictus Aqua, Phantom, basically anything Paco Rabanne the last 15 years. Uh, Stronger with You, the original, Rasasi, was Rasasi Hawas, Azero Wanted, the original, etc., etc., etc. You know what you're getting into. Is it an exact clone of any of them? No, but it's that type of scent, and you know it's that type of scent. 100% as soon as you spray it on. And if you're like me and you're just like, oh, another one? No, no. Now, if you like that style of scent, you're going to love this. You're going to just fall in love with it. Do you need it if you own two or three of those fragrances? Or all of them? No, not at all. It's just going to be pretty much the same. Try something different. Step out of your comfort zone. But you may want it simply. The reason I got it, honestly, is simply for the bottle, and I wanted to see what that atomizer was like. I love that bottle. I said before, it reminds me of R2D2 droids from the Star Wars. Master Luke's in trouble. Come, lassie. Like it's it is what it is. It really does remind me of a droid from Star Wars, and I think that's what they're going for, obviously with the name too, R2B2. R2D2, R2B2. I mean, obviously, and the atomizer they call it exclusive laser spray. I can't give it justice on here. I keep trying to get an angle, but it just doesn't work. But it sprays out a lot of juice, and it's kind of like a mini shower head. Uh, so if anything, it's fun to own. If you're a collector, simply it'll be a conversation starter. Somebody's going to see that sitting on a shelf and be like, oh, especially if they're into Star Wars at all, they're going to see that science fiction or whatever. They're going to see that and be like, that is cool, and it is cool. And the atomizer is neat. Now, do I think the atomizer is going to be the next big thing and take over the perfume world? No, it's not a great atomizer, believe it or not. It's neat. It sprays a lot of juice. It's a little hard to judge though because, like I said, it's hard for me to explain, but it's like a little mini shower almost. And you know, give me a Dior atomizer, the Milestone perfume atomizer, 10 times out of 10 over this with that nice mist and pressurized atomizer. Just, or even doesn't have to be pressurized. Uh, Polo's got nice atomizers. YSL's got some really good atomizers. Give me any of them over this anytime. But as a novelty, as a gimmick, it's cool. But that's it. That's all. It's not anything special really. I would have preferred if they just had because it is pressurized too. But I would have preferred if they just gave us a regular pressurized Dior esque atomizer. It would have been better. But it is neat, and it's neat to talk about. Uh, so at the end of the day, what is it? Like I said, it's another clean, aromatic, sweet, woody, modern, masculine scent. Generic at this point. Uninspired, whatever the word you want to use. It is what it is. I understand a lot of people like it. I get why too, because I do like the smell. As I've said, it smells good, but it's more in the air. It smells good to me, like an air freshener, car freshener, fabric freshener, whatever. Uh, I just can't wear it as a cologne. It's not my cup of tea. But you do you, boo. Like I said, don't matter. If you like those type of fragrances, like Stronger with You, Invictus, Invictus Aqua, Original Phantom, Rasasi, Asaro, the original Azaro, Wanted, etc., etc., etc. The list goes on. You'll probably like this. Like I said, you'll probably really like it, and there's nothing wrong with that, guys. I'm not saying it's a bad fragrance. Don't nail me to the cross. It's just I'm almost as tired of this DNA as I am. I actually am probably more tired of this than the Invictus DNA, simply because I can wear the Invictus DNA. I'm tired of this Invictus DNA more than I am the Aventus DNA, because I can wear the Aventus stuff. I mean, I don't feel like I'm a 40-year-old man trying to fit into a high school. You know what I mean, or trying to fit into the dance floor with the 20-year-old kids in the nightclub. This is kind of what this does for me. And it's just not for me. But again, if you like it, wear it, love it. Rock on, baby, rock on. So yeah, just do new generic smell. Just whatever. It is what it is. I'm not going to wear it for a long time. Again, it's just one of those scents. It's going to, like I said, it sit on my shelf because I want it to look cool on my shelf. It'll get a prominent position on my shelf. And maybe in 6 months or by this time next year, I'll come back to it. Maybe it'll change up a bit. Maybe it'll mature up a bit. I don't know. But as of right now, no, nothing. Nothing I would personally just go for. It's not a clone, I think, directly of anything, but if I was going to pick one that it smells the most like, a lot of people say Stronger with You. Well, a lot of people say Phantom, which I get. Just the bottle alone would give you Phantom vibes. But it does smell pretty similar to that. But a lot of people really say Stronger with You intensely or absolutely. I 100% disagree. Stronger with You intensely, absolutely have them over there. They're dark, they're mysterious. There's the caramel, there's woods, there's some spice, there's, oh my god, just even a hint of smoke and booze in them. They are just really good fragrances if you like sweet gourmand like fragrances. This is not a sweet gourmand fragrance. It says more in common with the original Stronger with You, which I don't own. I have a couple samples of it. I tried it at the store when it first came out, and it was even back then I was like, no, this smells like 100 other fragrances. I don't need this. And I think it's that little bit of caramel vibe that it has, that people go, oh, it smells like Stronger with You, absolutely, or no, it smells more. It's the closest thing I can say. If it's cloning anything, it's the original Stronger with You to my nose than anything else. Even then, it's not 100% dupe, but it's pretty damn close. So, yeah, that's it, guys. Performance, not bad, not bad. Like I said, you got about an hour and a half, a solid projection, arm's length out there. Comes in 3.5, 4 hours. It's giving you a bubble, a good bubble. People are going to pick it. You're going to leave whiffs and wafts, and you're going to leave a trail, and people are going to be able to smell it. About an hour, it's a decent little skin scent. Again, people are going to pick it up if they get close to you. And after that, I'd probably reapply. You don't have to, because it's still sitting on the skin for a few hours after that, but pretty close. I would go, so after about 6 to 7 hours, I'd reapply it personally, but you could get away with 8 or 9 if you really want to stretch it. But 6 or 7 is right at the end of where I want my fragrance to be in terms of performance. And this one's a little too close to the skin for me. So yeah, that's it, guys. Compliment factor. Never got any. Didn't go anywhere but work today, and I only work with dogs, so they weren't going to compliment me. But it'll get you compliments, especially if you're younger, and you're going out to the dance halls and things like that. Kids don't even go to dance halls anymore. Dance clubs, nightclubs. For us, it was nightclubs. They were big 20 years ago. When I was 20 years old, you'd get all sweaty and stuff. People popping ecstasy and shit. anyway. Yeah, no, it was. So if you're doing that stuff, I mean, I go to pubs and restaurants now, and usually in the middle of the day or early evening, I'm home by, on a good night, I'm home by 10 or 11 o'clock, right? Like just, so if I was going out to bars and nightclubs and trying to pick up bitches, this would be great if I was 20 years old, but I'm not. So yeah, give it a shot though, guys. I really want you to try it simply for the atomizer. I think the atomizer is cool. Just if you can spray it, give it a try. All right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves.